Hello, parents of students that are going to move. You're watching this video because you clicked the link in the email that you received, and I'm so thankful that you have done that. This video serves as our parent meeting as we prepare to go to the Move conference. It's hard in the month of December to get everybody together because all of our schedules are crazy right now. So use this video as your reference point for all things related to the Move conference. I hope that you downloaded the information sheet that was also provided in the email. I want to encourage you to pull that up or to print that off and walk through this with me just so that we're clear about what you need to know and what your student needs to know about the Move conference. Now, first and foremost is the administrative stuff. We have to have this yellow sheet filled out so your student can go to Move. This is a student release of claims form on one side, and on the other side is a medical health record. I've got to have this before we get in the minibus and pull out for Move. You can pick up one of these yellow sheets at Alicia's desk. Alicia is our administrative assistant. You can call her during the week between 8 a.m., 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. You can come up and pick up a sheet, or you can grab one off of her desk on Sunday morning. If you need to know where her desk is, just go to the ministry offices, not the main office, but the ministry offices across the hall. And her desk is right there as you walk through those doors, and you'll see a stack of those sheets on the corner of her desk. Just feel free to grab one of those, or you could get one from me the morning that we leave for Move. Now, we've got to have this filled out and signed by you, the parent or the guardian, or your student cannot go to Move. So I just want to make that clear. We've got to have that. All right, what to bring? Well, plan for the weather. We're going to be at Wild Adventures Theme Park in Valdosta, Georgia. Check the weather forecast for Valdosta a day or two before we're expected to go, and make sure that your student has proper clothing for the weather. Of course, we want to encourage modest clothing for young men and young ladies. If it's going to be cold, make sure you've got things like hoodies or sweatshirts or jackets and whatnot. If it's going to be warm, make sure you're not bundling them up like the Pillsbury Doughboy and it's going to be 80 degrees. Weather in Georgia's nuts. I've lived in Georgia my entire life. I get how it is. Also plan for proper footwear. We're going to be on our feet. We're going to be walking a lot for 2 days. So make sure that your student has appropriate footwear that's going to help them out. If they want to bring a backpack, they're more than welcome to do that. Just know that the security there at Wild Adventures will search every backpack upon entry, and every student is responsible for keeping up with his or her backpack. All right, hygiene, toiletries. Please bring toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo, bar soap, and any other items you think that you will need for the restroom. And did I mention deodorant? We don't want any funky smells either going to, during, or on the way back from the Move conference. Money, food money, spending money. Students will need to bring money for lunch and dinner inside the park for both days. And remember, this is theme park food, and that means theme park food prices. You probably won't get to eat a meal for $5. Plan on about $10, $12 per meal at the cheapest, okay? And so we're not going to leave the park for any reason once we are in the park both days. So we're not leaving for lunch. We're not leaving for any reason unless there's an earthquake or an asteroid hits or something like that. So make sure that your student has plenty of money for meals. Now, our hotel that we're staying in offers complimentary breakfast. We're going to encourage students to eat before we leave to go to the park so that they'll have something in their stomach. And that's part of their hotel stay, is that breakfast. If students want to bring extra spending money for snacks, drinks, souvenirs, or anything else they may want to buy at the theme park, they're more than welcome to do that. But students are going to be responsible for keeping up with their own money. Chaperones will not hold money for students, and also chaperones will not lend any money to students. So make sure your student knows that what they have is what they have, and once they are out, they're out. So we want to teach them to be good stewards of God's money during this process. Medicine. If your child takes prescription medicine or or needs to take some ibuprofen with them or whatever, that's fine. They're responsible for taking it on their schedule and keeping up with their own medicine. Chaperones will not hold medicines for students. Our hotel is the Hampton Inn and Suites right there in Valdosta. You've got the address, and but we're not going to be spending a lot of time at the hotel. That's just where we're going to crash at night, and just for the one night. And so, but that's where we're going to be. Now, when are we leaving and when are we coming back? If you look at the second page of the information sheet, you'll notice that we will depart at 10 a.m. on December the 29th. That's Thursday. And we will leave from the lower parking lot where we park our minibuses. Going to ask that you would arrive at 9:45 a.m. so that we can get everybody loaded, that I can collect the yellow release and medical history forms from you, and that we can be on the road at 10 o'clock a.m. It takes about 3.5 hours to get there from Statesboro. So we're going to need to be on the road at 10 o'clock. We're planning on returning on Friday, December 30th at 11 p.m. We'll return to the lower parking lot. We will have students text or call you when we're about an hour outside of Statesboro, headed that way. If you want to know what the schedule is for the MOVE conference, I've included a link for you. You can click on that link and just check out what we'll be doing during our time at the MOVE conference. And then last but not least, our chaperones and contact. You'll see my name, my wife, Bethany, is going, and then our list of chaperones. If you need us for any reason, you see my cell phone numbers listed there. Call or text that, and I'll be glad to talk with you and answer any questions, help you out in the best way that I can. Your student is allowed to take his or her cell phone. You can call them, text them as much as you would like. And we're asking that students, make good use of their time on their phone, that they're not going to be on their phone all the time. They're going to be there to mingle and have a good time with other students in our student ministry. So with all that being said, thanks for hanging out for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll do the best that I can to answer and to help you out. But thanks for hanging with this video, and we look forward to having a great MOVE conference on December 29th and 30th. So until then, take care, God bless, have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you then.